Okay, math minions, this video is for those of you who were absent on Tuesday, the 19th of October, or if you just want to watch this again because you listened in class, but you need a little refresher. That's fine. These are the note pages, and notice they've changed a little bit. They're all typed up, but there are blank lines for you to fill in. So those of you that were absent, you're going to want to go online to Google Classroom and get the note page. You can print it up at home and then copy the note page stuff. Put it in your notebook when you get back to school. Okay? It's going to go on page 76. Or if you don't want to print it up, you can actually just copy this all into your notebook on page 76. Totally works too, however you want to do it. So notice that we've still got stuff on the side, but this quarter you're going to have less from me over here, and I'm going to have more from you on the left-hand side. Let's get started. We're talking about ratios and equivalent ratios. So a ratio is a comparison of two things, a comparison of two things. And we can write it three different ways, okay? Three ways. You can write it this way, A colon B, and we say it out loud, A to B. Or you can write it like a fraction, and it would be still said out loud. We would read it A to B. Or you can write it A 2 with the word to, T-O, B. Keep in mind that these variables are just there in place of numbers. Eventually you're going to have numbers. So 3 to 1, 2 to 7, 4 to 8, whatever. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 circles, and we've got 1, 2 squares. So when I say the ratio of circles to the ratio of squares is 3 to 2, I mean that there are 3 circles and 2 squares. All right? I can write it with a colon, with a fraction bar, or with the word 2. Now, the ratio of squares to circles is 2 to 3. That changed. Did I get different circles and squares? No. They're the same ones. They're the same ones. However, this is what you need to remember. Order matters. That's right. Super duper important. Order matters. It's so important I'm going to do this too. All right? That is the one thing that most 6th grade students forget to pay attention to. So keep paying attention to the order. All right? Now, let's go ahead and write some ratios. So I've got Sam made 5 baskets and Susanna made 7 bracelets for the craft sale. So what is the ratio of bracelets to baskets? Order matters. How many bracelets do I have? I have 7. I'm going to use the colon there. And that is to how many baskets? 5. Okay? Easy, right? Nothing tricky. I'm telling you, this is not tricky. This is super easy. All right? Now let's move on and do this one. Baskets to all crafts. So baskets to all. Well, how many baskets do we have? 5. And then how many of everything? That would be baskets and bracelets all together. Yes, 12. Very good. Because it's 5 baskets and 7 bracelets gives us 12 of everything. And then the last one on this, we've got baskets to bracelets. All right, well, we just said that there's 5 baskets. How many bracelets do we have? Very good. 7. And there's Mr. Sissel calling me. Hang on. All right. right, so yes, Mr. Sissel's like, are you coming home? The dogs want dinner. And I'm like, yes, I know I'm late. I'm supposed to be home at 6 and it's already 6:11. Too bad, so sad, puppies. I'll be home soon. Let's continue on with this. Ready? So down here it says, the table below shows the pets that are available in the store. Complete the table showing equivalent numbers for ratios. Well, we can see that we have 3 cats, 2 snakes, 4 hamsters, and 7 birds, right? And then up here it says times 2 and times 3. That means that this is really times 1, right? If I have 3 times 1, it's 3. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 times 1 is 4. And 7 times 1 is 7. So let's say the pet shop dude says, hey, I'm going to buy some more animals. Now I have twice as many animals. 3 times 2 is, thank you, 6. 2 times 2 is, good job, 4. 4 times 2 is, yep, 8. And then 7 times, yes, 14 birds, thank you. All right, that's if the pet store guy does double. What if he does triple? Yeah, 3 times. 3 times 3, you got it, 9. 2 times 3, yep, 6. 4 times 3 is 12. And yes, those of you that just shouted out, 7 times 3 is 21. These are equivalent ratios, okay? If I say, what is the ratio of cats to snakes, right? Cats to snakes. So I can say I have 3 to 2, which is equal to 6 to 4, which is also equal 9 to 6. Those are all equivalent. 3 to 2, 6 to 4, 9 to 6. See how it's kind of like a fraction, right? If we multiply the same thing, the numerator and denominator by the same amount, it just keeps getting, the numbers, the numerals we're using gets larger, but the ratio is still the same. It's still equivalent. All right, so same thing here. Hamsters to birds, we have 4 to 7, which is equal 8 to 14, and an equivalent of 12 to 21. So these are all equivalent, right? Equal, equal, equivalent ratios. All right, very good. Those are our notes. Stay tuned. We're going to have the guided practice comes next.